Hello there guys, Mullets here, and today I want to go ahead and bring you a little color correction tutorial on After Effects. I mean, this can be used in Sony Vegas as well, as long as you have Magic Bullet Licks, and basically what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to import your clip. As you can see, I've just imported a Modern Warfare 3 clip I got earlier today, nice little jump shot, but I'll render that, I'll do the color correction at the end. But I'll start off by dragging my clip down here to the timeline. I don't think, nope. This is straight from my PVR, so I will just go ahead and scale this to down in a little so we don't get the black edges, and that's just something the PVR does. I'm sure you guys will will know by now, but other than that, let's just find a nice spot where you can see sort of the map and the gun and all that jazz. There we go. That looks pretty good. So we have something to work with, and basically to start off with, you just want to select your clip. You want to move all the way into Magic Bullet Licks and start this up, click edit, all very basic stuff, just starting up the whole thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to use the save template I have and then work from there, because as you can see this is way too bright now, but we can turn that down a little here, and I'll explain that in 1 second. But to start off with, you want to add curves to the subject area, and all you have to do is simply just go over here, subject, find where it says curves, drag it onto it, and that's what you basically want to do with all these settings. But curves, you want to drag these ones up a little, and the bottom ones down a little. And what it does is it simply just highlights the darker colors and the brighter colors. If you want to, you can just pause the video at any point to read some of the settings, I guess. But next up, you want to go over here to matte, you want to add diffusion, and you want to add a sky filter. And the diffusion settings are as follows. You can just pause the screen now and have a look. And the sky filter settings are also as follows. So all very, very simple stuff. And next up with the contrast, you just want to add a little bit of contrast, not a lot. And that obviously is over here in the camera section. And last but not least, you want to go to the post section and add curves again. Also make them look exactly like the first ones, and all this does is it gives post-production effect of the first one, so it just brings out a couple more of the darker colors, I guess you can say. And with the exposure, you just want to add a little bit of that. We don't want a lot, we just want it to make it look a little brighter, so you just set that to 10, 0.10. But basically the trick behind this color correction is very versatile, and it works in basically, I mean, I've had it working on Modern Warfare 2 as well, and also COD 4, but Modern Warfare 3 it looks especially good. So with these settings, all you want to do is if you're on a really dark map, very dark map, I think bootleg is generally pretty dark, you can increase this, and that'll make it a little brighter, and it really does look quite good on some maps. This color correction, I mean, this one, it looks pretty good. It's a fairly bright map, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down a little. Just we don't want it to be too bright, especially not too dark, so really do mess around with the exposure compensation here. I think I'll leave it at 0.90 here. It looks pretty good. But other than that, you just want to click OK, and obviously this clip's way too long, so I'm just gonna slow it down a little, or slow it down. I'm gonna crop it down. And other than that, there's not really much else to it. If you want, you can obviously add some effects, but other than that, this is basically ready to render, and I'm going to go ahead and render this out and add at the very end so you guys can have a look at the color correction in action. But other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please do leave a like and or a comment, and I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.